Wondering what crypto miner hosting is and why you need it? If you're tired of dealing with high heat, constant noise, and skyrocketing electric bills from running your crypto miners at home, we've got the solution. Welcome to Terra Hosting. We make crypto mining hassle-free. Our top-tier facilities ensure your operations run smoothly with an impressive average 99% uptime. Need help? Our 24/7 support team and repair services are always ready to assist you. Got a broken machine? We offer RMA assistance to get you back on track as fast as possible. While you wait for your unit, Terra Hosting will loan you a similar model so that you don't lose hash rate, keeping your profits coming in. Looking to expand your farm? Our clients get significant discounts on mining hardware. Make the smart move to Terra Hosting. Visit terrahosting.io today and experience stress-free crypto mining.
There we go. The mic's unmuted. What's up, guys? How are you? How are you? Let me turn down this music. I think it's bumping. There we go. Let me know if it's too loud. Oh, how are you guys? How's it going? I feel like I report a beverage right now. Come on now. Report a beverage. Listen, it is what day of the week is it? It's Tuesday. Kind of lost track of time. It's been absolutely wild. How you guys been? I feel like I haven't done this in a while. The only time I find to stream now is like late. I think last time I did this was right before I flew out to Denver, which if you guys have been following along, if you're a member of the Know Me Squad, you know I've been giving some update videos. I've literally been living out of like a suitcase, like jump back to, I'm thinking, give me a second. I'm thinking, jump back to last Wednesday. I flew out, Tuesday night. I think we did a later night stream, I think. And then Wednesday morning, I flew out to Denver for 3 days. I was in Denver. That was awesome. That was really, really cool. Who won the free hash rate? I forget. I think it's Suburban Crypto. I did post it on Twitter. But yeah, we were in Denver. I brought some solo Bitcoin miners with me, and we solo mined in the hotel room. I did a giveaway on Twitter and also on YouTube for the winner, and ran it for like 2 days, which was really cool. I was in Denver, and that was really badass. I was in like the art district in Denver, really cool area. I was in a hotel called the Catbird Hotel, and that was really sweet. I was actually out there working with Compass Mining. I don't know if you guys realize, you guys will see in this video, super cool setup, what they have. I was in their DSC, Denver Service Center, and I didn't realize this, that like Compass Mining has a logistics facility for bringing in miners in like mass quantities of customers. All of them get cleaned, all of them get inventoried, they get tested, they then get, those that don't pass testing go over to their own internal repairs, they get repaired. There's like a whole crew of repair guys there. Then they get stock inventoried and then wrapped and ready to ship out to sites, and like everything goes through there. So it's really, really cool. So that's what I was checking out last week. I was there on Wednesday. Thursday was totally badass, and I actually got a chance to meet a bunch of you guys on Thursday. there is a place called the Spaces in Denver, and they host a monthly Bitcoin meetup, and they have free beer and drinks. They cater it, and then they have a guest speaker. And so that was me. Hello. But I also got a chance to like meet a ton of you guys from the community, a bunch of you guys that showed up, Discord members. It was super badass to meet a bunch of people from the community in Denver. A lot of people showed up that had never heard of the Spaces. So that was really, really sweet. Really enjoyed it. They recorded it, and it's going to be up and running, up, and I'll have it live, that video, in about 2 weeks. They recorded it. The video is not amazing, but the audio is good. So that will be available for you guys. So anyways, I flew back on Friday. Saturday morning, I left with my family for 4 days to go down to Delaware to the beach with my family for some kind of rest and relaxation. And then I just got back today. So I was away for 4 days, okay? It's a little loud. Let me turn it down. All right, I turned down the music. So I just got back from that today. Guess what? Did my laundry, repacked my bag. Tomorrow morning, I fly out to Cedar Rapids for 3 days. Then I get home finally on Saturday. So like, I've been living out of a suitcase for the last week and a half. Yes. So, hello. Nice to see you guys. So I literally have my camera bag packed behind me to go with me. I got things charging. That was my last thing on my checklist. And I was like, all right, it's almost 11 o'clock. What do I do? I was like, let's go live and chat with you guys. So that's where we are. So you're all caught up, which is awesome. The new wing bits have protection from electrostatic, I guess. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Oh yeah, you like the 8-bit, which is cool. Damn, bro, don't you have a shed to build? Yes. So once I get back on Friday, Monday is when the shed build actually begins. I did post this up today, actually, on Twitter. I said 4 inches is huge. But no, I posted this up today. The 4-inch conduit showed up, which was awesome. Those of you guys that are in the industry definitely understand, like, 4-inch conduit is very hard to come by. A lot of places I reached out to were out of stock. And it's tough. It's definitely tough. I actually used 3-inch conduit last time. And this time, now that the power company knows what type of load that I'm going to be putting on this, like 400 amp dedicated, they were like, yeah, you definitely have to go with 4-inch. So I got all this in today, and I actually moved it. You can see it's kind of near a road, and I was concerned about like someone stealing it, to be honest with you. They delivered it yesterday. So moved all of this today, was over there today. I was only there for about a half hour at the shed. But I got a bunch of stuff ordered, some last minute things I needed to get ordered. I got some additional rebar I needed, got ordered. I did get a wagon. I guess it's like a utility wagon that supports 660 pounds. Got that ordered. Got a wheelbarrow ordered that I didn't have available that supports a couple 100 pounds as well. What else? Oh, I need to get some of you guys know the red electrical tape that you need to use when you are running this. So those of you guys aren't familiar, you actually have to put stone dust. I ordered stone dust today as well, 5 tons of stone dust. That comes on Monday, but when we dig the trench, we have to do stone dust, the conduit, stone dust, and then you have to put red, almost like caution tape, down, and then the dirt goes on top. And a lot of it got on Amazon. Stone dust I couldn't get. Dude, I got 5 tons of stone dust for $100 delivered. It's like insane. There's a quarry nearby, so it works out well. But yeah, and then you put the dirt on top so that if anyone ever digs in the future, they first hit that red tape, that red kind of caution tape, then they hit stone dust, then they hit your conduit, is how that works. So yeah, a lot of moving parts right now. The stone dust comes on Monday. The 3/4 clean stone comes on Wednesday, but everything starts on Monday. Conduit gets dug on Monday. which is going to be really, really cool. So we're doing the conduit on Monday. We're doing some changes to the current shed on Monday. We're actually replacing the doors on the current shed on Monday. Probably should get some paint. I'm just gonna worry about that later. We'll figure it out. We're ditching the window in the current shed, replacing that with another vent. I'm putting in more vents. I found these 18 by 24 inch gable vents. They're just traditional outdoor vents. I mean gable vents. We're kind of abandoning the gable vents, just going with vents, and doing our filter with our chicken wire. So a lot of stuff on Monday. Tuesday, we're doing all the framing of the base. It's gonna be a massive base. The base is 45 by 17 is what the size of this. So 45 feet by 17 feet. We're framing that out, putting all in our rebar. We are then going ahead and putting down weed paper. And then Wednesday, they're coming with 11 tons of 3/4 clean stone. I'm hoping they can back up right to that base and just dump it, and then we'll spread it and clean it up and stuff like that. It's going to be badass. It's going to be really badass. But there's like a few things that have to come together, work out. Definitely going to be in the home stretch here. But yeah, looking forward to it. Definitely going to be busy. Definitely going to be busy as well. I will have a shed video end of next week coming out to give you guys an update. Kind of the foundation is phase 1, which is going to be really cool. And then the conduit we got to do before we do all the shed stuff. And then the shed, I'm waiting for an email on delivery date. It's going to be sometime in the next 2 weeks, which is cool. Once the shed gets here, then like everything starts. This is kind of, we're just kicking stuff off. I kind of like the code. I keep someone from getting fried. There you go, right? Safety tape and gravel or stone dust signals a buried conduit. Yep, exactly. So yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Shed's gonna keep me busy. I'm doing a few things a little bit differently this time with the shed stuff, where like I'm not doing it all in one video. I'm gonna do like a shed video on like the base and foundation, and then we're gonna do a video on like all the internal stuff. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. Definitely be fun. I honestly never knew that. Damn, thanks for learning. Oh yeah, 100%. What type of weed guard? Using the plastic stuff, right? Yeah, it's something, I don't remember. I say I could look it up, but I don't remember. I ordered 400 feet of it, and yeah, it'll do the trick. It's like 4 foot by 200 feet. And then and then all the clean 3/4 clean gravel will go on top of it, which is what I've used in my other sheds. But yeah, I'm excited for it for sure. It's a lot of work. Actually, I'm trying to get another meeting scheduled with the power supplier. I chatted with them the other day, but I was out in Denver. I want to try to connect with them again. We're looking at the first week in October is we're getting energized. So they are coming. I got to look again. They're coming in like early September to actually replace the pole and upgrade the transform, which is going to be badass. What's the frosty mug? So I'm kind of embarrassed to say what's in my mug, but like geek of all trades, I was just saying, I got home today and I did my laundry. I'm charging my stuff, my camera stuff behind me, and I fly out tomorrow morning again. So I was in Denver for 3 days, 4 days in Delaware, like back to back. And then tomorrow I leave for Cedar Rapids for 3 days. Then I come home on Friday. So this is the only beer left in my fridge is Coors Light. So I'm like, whatever. It's not as low as Bud Light, you know, but you know, it does the trick. It's good. It does the trick, right? So yeah, Coors Light actually, which I haven't had Coors Light in forever, and it's not as bad as what I thought. I want to talk about, we'll talk about the markets here a little bit and what you guys are buying. I'll tell you guys what I bought tonight, actually, right before the stream. So we'll go over that in a minute. I'm just catching up with you guys. This is really just shoot the shit. We were talking about the conduit we got in, which was fun. 4-inch conduit. That was a fun tweet put out. Also put it on Instagram as well. Better than Modelo's. Modelo's isn't bad. Kudus ring, I wouldn't touch it, honestly. A lot of those are, you know, like, there's a lot of DEPIN projects that they haven't invented anything new and different. They've just gone ahead and like, there's a lot of those health rings or bracelets or watches, and like no one's going to ditch their Garmin's or whatever else other, like all the Fitbits or the Apple stuff out there for a DEPIN project. It's just, I don't know. I think it's kind of silly. Cold and smooth. That's all that matters. I did post this on Twitter today. Not sure if you guys saw it. It says, paid to purchase your DEPIN device to help gather vehicle data to help make the demo project and network valuable. Data was the product. Was rewarded in crypto token demo for my efforts weekly. Curveball. We now want you to purchase our DEPIN device to help gather vehicle data to help make the demo project and network valuable. But you need to pay $7.50 a month. Then we will reward you in the crypto token demo. I said, oh, and by the way, we haven't made any massive partnerships to resell the data, so our token is down 63%, but still pay monthly $7.50. It was fun while it lasted, demo. And I got an email that said, you just received your last reward. Yesterday, you received your last reward from us, but it doesn't have to stop there. Starting next week, rewards only split among subscribers, meaning your earnings will likely be 2 times bigger. Subscribe now for just $7.50 a month. That is a big fuck you. Oh, demo. Yeah, I had posted that. I'll put it in chat. I was like, wow. No. You are going to lose your device. I mean, some of the devices like the L1 or R1, yeah, that's still like will run and everything's great. But like my AutoPi that I have in my wife's vehicle, I'm just gonna, maybe we should take it out and like bring it to. Can we bring it to the range and just shoot it? That would be fun. But yeah, or like give it to Tech Hustler to blow up. Can we stick an M80 inside there and light it? And just see it go boom. That would be really, really funny. But yeah, you brought up DEPIN, so I was like, oh, perfect. Yeah, I just don't think Demo is gonna have, like, who in their right mind is gonna pay $7.50 as a miner to get? It just doesn't make sense to me at all. What world? I'm very curious to see what your AutoPi turns into. That's cool, Geek of All Trades. Yeah, make sure you make a video on that. That'd be badass. That's right. Yep. Yeah. I will be very curious to see what happens with that. Definitely, for sure. I'm curious. Let's chat a little bit about the markets, and then I want to talk to you guys about some of the stuff that I bought more recently, some stuff I have coming on the way, which will be cool. So the markets suck right now. I get it. 100%. It's another red. It is what it is. This is normal. Talking about beer, I managed to grab Budweiser. So I'm very curious. Definitely going to make a video. I hope you do. Absolutely. So Bitcoin's dipping right now. This is a dip. This is another dip. I mean, when we look at Bitcoin over the last, week, if we take a look over the last week, like, kind of giving us an idea, like where we've gone during that time period, you can really see it. Let me swap over to CoinGecko. I like CoinGecko better. Slow boat from China is a real thing. Yeah, right. All right. So Bitcoin over the last 30 days is down 3.3%, which is wild. But over the last year, it's up 87%. So Bitcoin's down, right? We're down from that 24,000, so we're down about $10,000 right now. So, it's a dip, right? It's a dip. Now, the nice thing is like a lot of the other altcoins out there are not, terrible. I mean, yeah, Ethereum went from 4,800, right? Is that what our high was the other week? That was like huge. I mean, that was exciting for sure. Right around, yeah, it wasn't too far off actually. Right? Where was it? Over here. Yeah, 4.75, which is actually really impressive. XRP is down to 289, which I'm really glad. I sold 1/4 of my XRP at $2 and, or I'm sorry, $3.25, somewhere around there. So that worked out well. Solana's at 180, which like we want to see 200 again, not too bad. Dogecoin's at 21, which like love to see it back up to 28, 29, but like everything's just at a discount right now. It's a great way to put it there, Crypto Tom, and I do absolutely agree. So I put a poll up in chat. I'll tell you guys what I bought just before the stream, actually. Let me end that stream there. Oh, we do also have coming to us over from, we have Yat Yoshi. You running inline fans in there? I'll send you an adapter working on an S21 unit. Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, please DM me on Twitter or shoot me an email. Yes, I have lots of inline fans in the shed setup. But taking a look at the poll, are you buying the dip again? I say again, right? Because we have another dip. It's a dip, guys. Or it's a discount opportunity. 51% of you guys say hell yeah, which I love to see that. 33% says I have no extra money, but I want to. And 15% say no, which is really interesting because like I honestly thought I have no money, but I want to would be the highest percent. I honestly thought they would be flipped. But the fact that like 51% of you are buying the dip, I love to see it because I love to see that like people have, it may not be cash or fiat, but you have crypto funds available that you're buying, which I think is fantastic. I mean, I always talk about this where like, I always keep a decent amount in USDT, several $1,000s in USDT or USDT ERC, or I'm sorry, USDC or USDT ERC20. I always keep several $1,000s in there to buy hardware when I want to at that moment or to buy crypto. And like, this is a great opportunity. So did anyone buy like today or the last few days? And if so, what did you buy? Like, post it in chat, please. What did you buy? And I'll share what I bought. I just bought one thing right before the stream today, but love to get your thoughts right now and just kind of like, hey, what are you buying? What's out there? Is it Bitcoin at 113? Is it XRP? Is it ETH? Is it Solana? Is it Caspa? Or is it Doge? Or is it something else within the mix? So please go ahead and post, and then I'll share what I ended up buying, which love to hear from you guys on that because I always think it's good to be buying. You know, we should be mining, right? Absolutely, we should be buying more mining hardware, but then we also should be buying during kind of the dips for sure. So Crypto Tom says Rose, GRT, and Teo. I only know what Teo is because Crypto Tom has like blasted me on Discord about BitTensor, which is something I'm eager to test out here in the future. You know, James comes in here. By the way, James, thank you for being a member of the channel. I'm mining, so stacking, but I'm buying XRP. Love it. Love to see it. I mean, XRP is down at $2.89. I actually got into XRP in 2017. And so I have a significant amount of XRP and doing very well with it. But yeah, I did take some profits not too long ago. Doge, Toshi, and EC. Oh, wow, really? Ethereum Classic? You're buying Ethereum Classic? Very surprised. I always see Ethereum Classic as kind of a highway. Like it's just a go-between, never as like an investment. I was going to, but I think I'm going to drop some more. Okay. I am still gathering supplies for an off-grid solar shed to run an S21 and one small monitor. That's tough, Zachary, because like the amount of panels, have you calculated the amount of panels, Zachary, that you have to run in order to support an S21? Like, one, the number of panels I'm very curious on, and what's the cost of those panels? Like start to finish, the panels, the inverters, the batteries. What is that? How many panels do you need? I love to know. And what is your upfront capital from start to finish before you power on an S21? Just very curious. Please enlighten me there. Bitcoin and is that Soarchain? The Traveler's Travels? Bitcoin and Dogecoin, kind of like BCH. Okay. Octa's an interesting play. I haven't put anything on Octa yet, but I would like to. Doge, Alethioum. Dude, Alethioum you could buy anytime, but like Alethioum's got to do something. Let's be honest here. Like Alethioum is painful right now. I still have my 2L3s mining. Call me crazy, but it is absolutely a gamble right now. Absolutely a gamble. While mining, I'm stacking Doge 80% and Caspa 20%. Love it. I think Dogecoin is definitely your, I don't want to say more conservative play, but smarter play. And Caspa is your absolute aggressive play. So I like to see that. Hello, hello. What's up, Crypto Jar? How are you? Welcome to the stream. We got John here. John, thank you for being a member on the channel. Hey, just missed the first 20 minutes. L1 Pros are rocking. John, check out Thursday's video. Just going to put that out there, all right? Check out Thursday's video. Do you prefer to take your script profits in Doge or Bitcoin? Dogecoin. Actually, I'll be transparent with you guys. All of my script miners and all of my Bitcoin miners are on PowerPool. Okay? Let me find something for you. You might be like, what's PowerPool? Well, let me find this real quick. Because I hate for you to go to the wrong PowerPool and then it comes up as like this spammy, scammy, like link type of deal. I've done it many times before. The reason I go with, I'll put a link in chat if you're interested for PowerPool. What's up, Max? Oh, Max is here. We're going to talk about some stuff here soon. But if you're interested in PowerPool, here's why I use PowerPool. I have all my script and all my Dogecoin miners on PowerPool because they have 1% pool fees. Okay. But they have 0% conversion fees and 0% withdrawal fees. It is absolutely a no-brainer. And so I'll be entirely transparent. The bull run, we're in it still, is for taking profits. So 80% of everything I mine is going to USDC. And that is paying for the shed, my expansion. That's paying for my $5,000 electric bill every month. That's paying my salary every month. Every 2 weeks, I pay myself in salary. It's paying my salary every 2 weeks. Part of it, at least. And then 10% is going into Bitcoin and 10% into Dogecoin. Now, that's just right now. The nice thing is PowerPool gives you those options. So they give you all these sliders. Honestly, it puts mining Dutch to shame. And you can just set your sliders as you go across. So I'm using those sliders. So I have 80% in USDC, 10% in Bitcoin, 10% in Dogecoin. I am most likely going to move that back to about 70% and then put like 15 and 15. But yeah, so you were asking about it and that's how I have it set up. What happened to our music? Come on now. Let's go here. Oh, come on. There we go. So we were talking about, dude, panels are so cheap now, 20 cents a watt. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, panels are cheap, but you got to remember, you got to put a lot of panels there. But no, it's a good call. It's a good call. So we were talking about what we're buying right now during the dip. Loved all your feedback, guys. Before I run off on all these other questions and comments that you guys made in chat, I bought Ethereum right before the actual stream. I put a few thousand into Ethereum. Is it the best price to buy Ethereum? Absolutely not. We've seen Ethereum drop a lot more. However, we've seen Ethereum go up even more. And so I decided right before this stream of like, man, I got to stop buying. I mean, I'm always buying something when it dips. I always talk to you guys about buying something during a dip. And this is a dip. This is a buying opportunity. This is a discount opportunity. And so I bought some Ethereum. Will I sell that Ethereum? Hell yeah, I will. It is not something I'm holding long term, but I want to get back into Ethereum. I don't care about Ethereum from like, I have no interest in the Ethereum project at all. Ethereum literally is like an avenue just to buy and sell. That's literally what I'm looking at it for. I mean, Ethereum wronged all of us, right? Going to proof of stake. Tuning in chat says, I found panels for 20 cents a watt. Depending on if net metering is available, the ROI isn't bad at all for me. I will have to use batteries. I have 7K in equipment and run 1 kilowatt of miners. Okay. So do the quick math for me on what especially if it's like DC and AC and amperage. How many watts is that giving you 24/7 Tuning Alliance? That's all I care about. How many watts can you run 24/7? What's up, OG? Welcome, welcome. What's up, Nick? Max Voltage coming to hang out. Welcome, Max. I was actually just watching before this. I was packing up my camera bag. I'm heading out again tomorrow. We're heading to Cedar Rapids tomorrow. We're heading to a hydro hosting site. It's going to be really cool. I was listening to DJ Mine's Pokemon stream, pretty much, is what it was that he had. But it was good to see DJs in his house. And then I was watching Saturday Night Live with Croupman, Geek, Max, and who am I forgetting there? Who am I forgetting? Oh, Joker Miner. The fuck's Joker Miner doing on there? I was like, whoa, Joker Miner's on here. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Yeah, what does the 1 kilowatt convert to in watts? Because I live in a world of watts. Is where I'm coming from. Yeah, we're going to Cedar Rapids. Waterloo, somewhere around there. Do you think Alio is done? Yes. Oh my God, Alio. This like mine to stake, proof of stake. Oh my God. Seriously, Alio is done for. Absolutely done for. So, okay. The pool implementation for staking, no disrespect on the pools. They kind of scrambled. But like, what the hell? Half of these pools like just didn't have things in order and ready to go. It was an absolute mess. It was... Alio sucks now. And the only reason, honestly, from a miner's perspective, that they went to a staking mechanic was absolutely for the fact of trying to slow down liquidation. Because no one's holding Alio long term. I was selling half of my Alio into Bitcoin, and I was holding the other half. Most people were just selling all of it. Your project's not doing anything groundbreaking. It is absolutely wild what Alio did. Completely killed the project. Alio will not be here a year from now. You can clip it now. It's just, most people turned off their Alio miners because they're like, fuck that, I'm not staking anything. Like, did you see eBay? It's packed full of Alio miners. Wild. Absolutely wild. I figured 89 to 92 panels to supply 5,000 watts to cover an S21. An AC Infinity fan kit and a small... Okay, so 89 to 92 panels. Tell me, Zachary, what your total cost is. You can estimate of like all your panels, your inverters, everything, just to run one S21. Please enlighten me. I'm very curious. John says L1 Pro will have firmware update to allow PowerPool to work. Should be next 24 hours. Yes, John, because I tested it. So 1,000 watts. Okay. So you spent $8,000, $7,000 to run 1,000 watts. Gotta ask, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you spending that many thousands of dollars for 1,000 watts? Just a hobby? You tell me just a hobby? Great. I love it. You know what? Spend your money where you want to, but what are you doing spending $7,000 to $8,000 to run 1,000 watts for free? Like, what are you doing, brother? Akin in chat, welcome. Says, new subscriber, I searched for Lucky Miner and found your channel and dug the content. Thank you. Yeah, we did a video not too long ago on Lucky Miner, on one of the Lucky Miners. I actually still have it running. It's running great. Alio did that to slow down greedy people from draining. Yep, but guess what? This is mining. This is what miners do. We gotta pay for operating costs. 100%. What about XRP? I didn't buy any XRP. Last time I bought XRP was back in 2017. And I got it for right around 7 cents. So the other day I sold about a fourth of my XRP when it was pumping. 325, I think, is what it was at. Took some profits, worked out well. $26,000. Okay, so Tuning Alliance, you spent $26,000 to run an S21 for free power, plus the cost of the S21, right? So like an S21, maybe I bought my S21s for like $2,500 is what I spent for a handful of them more recently. So let's say all said and done, you're spending like $30,000 to run one miner for free. You could run that miner for like, let me do the math, for like 10 years and you won't even earn 1 Bitcoin. Why are we spending $30,000? Like, listen, you come back to me and you tell me it's a hobby, I'm going to be like, awesome. Okay, awesome. But like $30,000, honestly, if I had $30,000 that I was going to spend because I was like, oh, this is, I would absolutely buy miners and get them hosted. You're going to make so much more money, so much more ROI on it. Listen, you tell me it's a hobby, I'm all for it. You have fun with it. But if you're telling me it's to make money, I'm going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Who is recommending you spend $30,000 to run one miner? Let's talk. If you are going to spend $30,000, let's talk and do some math together to take a look at it. It's just wild to me. Because that miner could die in crazy, absolutely crazy. Crypto Tom says, for my little SkyX 100, the $15 Amazon solar panel makes sense. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, the S12, let's take a look. Listen, I am not against it. I have a very hard time of spending that type of money on solar panels. I have solar panels. I wish I never bought solar panels. I'm telling you that right now. I did not buy them for mining. I bought them before mining. Okay. So if we take a look at an S21, I just want to look at it here, okay? S21 we're going to look at a hosting price, okay? And then we're going to look at, okay. So an S21 hosted right now will cost you $6 a day. You'll make about $6.40. You'll spend about $189 a month. In a year, you'll spend $2,000, $2,200. Granted, you'll make $2,300. So it'll take a whole year to make $2,300. Now, per day, right now, the market's down. The market's down right now. But it definitely could go up from here. You're going to make about $12.75 daily. So in 1 year, you're going to make $4,700 is what you're going to make. So you're going to invest 30. Okay. Let's see here. So let's say you invested, I think someone said 32,000, right? And we're going to divide it by, we'll do it by year. Yeah, we'll do it by year. Divided by 462296. So to make your money back on your solar panels, it's going to take you almost 7 years on the solar panels alone to make your money back on the solar panels. Then, so you're about 7.25 years. Is that what I'm understanding? Like, tell me I'm wrong. But your miner is not even going to last 7 years. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to be buying another miner. It's going to set you back even farther. Listen, if you haven't bought the miners yet, if you haven't bought anything yet, 26,000, sure, we'll do 26,000, sure. That's more than about 5.5 years. Okay, 5.5 years. That's before you earn 1 Bitcoin. That's before you earn any Bitcoin. It doesn't make sense to me. Tell me I'm wrong, guys, but it doesn't make sense to me. And this is nothing hating on solar panel gurus who love it and stuff. Listen, you want to buy yourself like 10 solar panels and you want to run a bunch of solo Bitcoin miners on it. Love it. I love it. Cool. Tinker with it. Great avenue to go. Solar panels don't make sense to me unless they're like 2,000 watts. And and the cost is like $100 a panel. Am I wrong? Still cheaper than a degree. You're not wrong there, Zachary. You're not wrong there. Definitely agree. So Geek of All Trades says, dude, I get it. I have videos on my channel where I did the exact same thing. I had about $4,000 invested in infrastructure total. It was fun, but didn't make financial sense. Listen, you want to tinker with solar panels? Do it. Buy 10. Put them in a little shed. Hook up a bunch of small home solo miners. That's granted, they use like 10 to 20 watts. Cool. Put some little small miners in there. Great. But like taking an S21 that uses 35, 100 watts just to run it is like crazy to me. Like, is it just for fun? Because if it's just for fun, all right, go for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all. Solar panels are not efficient enough to run big boy miners. That's pretty much what I say. Yeah, it's just mining Bitcoin is just going to get more difficult. It's just, I want to love it, but I can't, if that makes sense. That's all. But that was fun. What's up, Texas Wasi? Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Appreciate you very, very much. So yeah, so back to what we were talking about. I did end up buying Ethereum. It is not to hold for long term. It's to wait for it to pump again and sell it and roll that into Bitcoin. I very much like to buy things right now when they dip and then sell them and just add to my Bitcoin collection. That's kind of my goal. Techman says, my 10 panels are like 33 feet long. They don't output enough for a 3500 watt ASIC. Exactly. Hobbyist is too kind, laughing. I'm more like 20K. Listen, you give me whatever numbers, we can do the math. It's just, I love to find a better avenue for you to go to reinvest than solar. Granted, like, listen, price of electric sucks. I get it 100%, but there's nothing that says you have to mine from home. Honestly, there's nothing that says you need to buy a big boy miner and it has to be at home. That's the difference, is like mining from home is becoming harder and harder. Electric bills are going up. Profitability is cutting down. It doesn't make sense. With net metering, you can cut the ROI to like 3 to 4 years. Net metering, you're not gonna have any power left, brother. All your power is gonna go to one S21. You're not gonna net meter anything. Nothing. We're not gonna have anything left over. All right, so something else fun. We were talking about we'll talk about that in a minute. Have you or anyone you know ever hit a block with a solo miner with only 4 terahash or 6 terahash? Yes, I know one person. Just bury a cord to your neighbor. I love it. So very curious, is anyone buying any hardware? Like, among everything going on in the industry right now, is anyone buying anything? Is anyone, I think John was saying earlier about he bought an L1 Pro, which I think is badass and really, really cool. But what else, is anyone else buying anything? I know the prices of hardware have really come down, which I love to see it. Especially as I'm trying to accumulate more ASICs right now to get ready for the shed. But very curious, you know, anyone buying anything. I have 2 L7s I'm waiting for to come in. One from an old customer at Terra, another one from 805 Mining. They're both used L7s. I have an S21 XP. I'm excited for that one. That's totally badass. 270 terahash. I have a DG Lite that I got in, dude, 11 gigahash at like $3,700. That is totally awesome. So I have 4 ASICs standing by, ready to go in the new shed. They're literally sitting outside my office right now. I'm not running them because I have nowhere to run them right now, but eager to get them in the new shed, which I think will be really, really cool. Joker Miner says the S21 will need new hash boards, PDUs, and other maintenance. Hope you bought all that. Yeah. Crypto Tom, that's awesome. Yes, I know one person that hit a Bitcoin block. All right, catching up on chat here. Yes, another 5090. Did you see what I linked you on Twitter on like that, like ROG Strix 5090 that's like overclocked? It's absolutely wild. Newegg had posted about it today. James here says L9s bought 7 in the last couple months. That is awesome. Now, James, are you running them at home? Or are you having them hosted? Panda hit a BCH block. Listen, I know no one else other than Panda that has hit a BCH block. And it's supposed to be significantly easier. I think Panda's a liar. Let's see what else we got going on here. L1 Pro. Oh, you got some T3s. You got 2 of those. That's awesome. That's awesome. Very eager to see how the T3 does. I'm very concerned that the T3 does not have different hash modes. Eco Tracers might be looking for $400 3090. Listen, you find $400 3090s, you add me on speed dial and let's talk, okay? Just saying. I'm buying older due to 3 kilowatt hour power, a new commercial space. Nice. Nice. I mean, hey, if you got 3 kilowatt hour, I think that's awesome. I wouldn't go too much older. I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm going to get some 95 terahash models, or, you know, L3s. I would not do that. Like, take advantage of it. Spend the extra money on the capital. I really think, you know, get some L7s. Look at DG lights, you know, like, I probably wouldn't go lower than an S21. But yeah, I mean, definitely take advantage of it, but don't go buy old shit and old crap, because like when the bear market comes, even at 3 cents, that stuff might not be profitable. So set yourself up for the future, please. Hobbyist, do you think it matters what pool I'm solo mining on? I use CK pool, but I see you use brains. Can you please help me understand? Solo mining definitely comes down to your ping time between your home miners and the actual pool. A lot of people run nodes, so that's definitely something to take a look at, of running a Bitcoin node. So ping time is a big one. I don't like the, I mean, something I look at, I don't like the interface of CK pool. Granted, I know a lot, I've seen a lot of people hit blocks on CK pool. No one I know hit anything on CK pool. But yeah, I use brains and have been very happy with it so far. Geek of all trades. Let's see here. We got Hawk says hello. Let's see. Techman says Bitaxes DG Home 1 and an RX 0. Wow, really? You put off? Who's buying RX 0s? That's wild. Let's see what else. Anyone else say they're buying everything? What are those L7s going for? I bought my L7s for 2,500. Posted between Compass and Block Ops. Nice. Good choices. Good choices. Is your new name going to be Home Industrial Miner? Nope. Always be Hobbyist Miner. You always got to start somewhere. Let's see. Anyone else buying anything? You got a mini. Oh, his mini 3 hit it? Yeah, that, I don't know. I think it's a bunch of BS. You're at 19 cents for kilowatt hour. That's painful. Yeah. CK Pool's interface is garbage. Absolutely garbage. So I was curious if anyone was buying anything. So, oh, I like how they have the proto rig miner here on Crypto Miner Bros. No price or anything yet. Yeah, we got nothing yet on that. So what do they have L9s for right now? Very curious. Radiant. That's right. That's right. Come on. Search. There we go. What? L9 has to be 17 gigahash. There's no point in buying anything lower than a 17 gigahash, especially. So here's a recommendation. If you're looking at L9s, I wouldn't buy anything lower than 17 gigahash. You may be like, well, why? The 16's good. The 15's even better, because the technology curve of hash rate is growing. We got 20.5 coming out in November. Try to stay just above it if you can. So an L9 right now, 5,900. That's really, really good. That's wild. That's a really good price there. I wonder if ASIC plug has it as well, and what do they have them at? Let's see. Where are you at? L9 in stock. Dude, 15 gigahash is so cheap. 17. Yeah, Hong Kong stock, I guess, is what we want. Oh, 7.1. Maybe their prices aren't updated yet. 6.2. 6.2 is a little bit better there. But that's not till September either. The other one I've been looking at, I was curious on, was AlphaPex's units. Ooh, Miner Bros. Rip off, is what Hawk says. So the DG1 Lite is pretty badass because it's 11 gigahash right now, and it's $3,900. That is ridiculous for 11 gigahash. I think that's awesome. I think that's absolutely awesome. Do they have on ASIC plug at all? Let's look here. Doge, I don't know. They should have. They have the DG1. Oh, DG1. That's not the light though. No, that's not 11. No, that's not. I was curious if they had it there. Yeah, the DG1 Lite is funny because, like, it kind of came out of nowhere, had no publicity on it. I mean, I got my L7s, which are 9 gigahash for 2,500. The DG1 Lite is definitely close. Like, definitely a close option to look at. I'm like, so I do have one of these. I don't have a spot for it, a home for it yet. It'll go in the new shed, but we'll see. We'll definitely see what happens. If I buy an S21 from Compass, it's better for me to pay them the hosting fee. My question is, will they ship it to me if I ever wanted to? So every hosting company has a agreement with you. Most of the time, it's a 12-month agreement. At the end of your 12-month agreement, you then can go ahead and elect to re-up it, or you can go ahead and they'll ship it back to you. Some places will go ahead and charge you. Some places won't. So definitely find out. I have bought some units from Terra Hosting has a marketplace, and on their marketplace, people are selling their used units where their contract's up. And I always like to buy up these miners. That nice thing is, here's a nice thing. I can reach out to Terra Hosting, validate that that miner is running well, that there's no issues with it, validate that customer, kind of use Terra Hosting as kind of like my middleman escrow, and be like, okay, so this is a customer. The miner is running well. Okay, it has run well. Okay, great. That's one avenue that I like to go with. Now, some people will be like, hey, they'll buy it, and then they'll just, it's already at Terra. That'll save them on cost. And then they'll go ahead and they'll just rehost it there at Terra Hosting, which works out really well. I have most of my hosted miners are with Terra. I do have others at Block Ops with Compass and Simple Mining as well. But yeah, people that are reselling used miners, it's a great way to go if you can validate that it's actually a quality, decent miner. John says, get Tina over at ASL Miner to quote an L917. They've come way down. Yep. You just have to be careful that like import and custom fees are taken care of, which is nice. Techman, yeah, buying 6K ASICs. I'm over here selling stock to gamble. Crypto Tom says, oh, wow, I did not know that it's a 12-month contract. Correct. This isn't for the little Timmies. Like, you're going to buy a miner. You're going to sign a contract that says you're going to pay for that miner for 12 months. I mean, why would you buy a full-size ASIC miner not to run it for 12 months? It locks in your contract. It locks in your rate, your electric rate. Has some SLAs in there with it to keep it up. You know, it's definitely beneficial for you. But once you get one, Crypto Tom, you're definitely going to be back for another and another and another and another. Did you get a magic miner? I think they would work well on the GPU stand. Yes, I actually, TechBand. I have 2 videos, go back last week, on the magic miner. One, unboxing it, going over it, setting it up. And then the second one of actually taking it apart. So I do have 2 of those. Let me look here. I just want to make sure. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting any messages. I fly out in like less than 10 hours, heading out to Cedar Rapids. So just checking everything. Hawk says, I lowered all the prices with no tariffs at Terra Hashes. There you go. Listen, you go over to Terra Hashes, you can buy a miner and tell them how you want the Hobbyist miner discount. Don't even buy it through their website. Reach out to them, tell them you want the Hobbyist miner discount, or you walk. You're like, I'll go somewhere else. Watch Compass Mining. Their agreements for the good miners is 36 months. Now, 36 months is a long time. 12 months is tough, but you have to look at it. Like, if you buy a top of the technology curve, I always say that's like the latest and greatest, the most hash rate miner. 36 months isn't bad. But if you're going to go 36 months, you better get a really good kilowatt hour price. If you buy a miner that's already lower, so like, great example, an S21, 200 terahash, that's down on that curve. I would only do a miner for that for 12 months, because in 12 months, you might want to resell that. So versus you get something up top here, like you're getting a 270 terahash, it's a little bit different. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. I like that L7s are 12 months because like it makes sense that you want to resell it. I don't think you're going to resell your L9 in the next, like, the only time you're reselling an L9 in 36 months is because of the fact of you're in a financial situation and you need the money. In that situation, I probably wouldn't gamble going and buying an ASIC miner. I would probably be like, hey, you know, invest in crypto or something like that. Like that's just some of my thoughts there. But definitely a good one. I have 4 S21s with compass, and then I have 2 S19K Pros. The RV8 pilot. What's up, man? What's up, Hobbyist? How are you? Sorry, I just saw your message there. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Ooh, for an L11, the L11's tough. So I would not pre-buy an L11 from anyone out there right now, because the L11 announcement was a massive impulsive move by Bitmain. Bitmain was not ready. AlphaPex, DG2, DG2 Plus was getting a bunch of hype on social media, on YouTube. I had the DG2. I have the DG2 Plus. It's arriving, or no, do I have it? No, it's arriving in the next like 2 days. DG2 Plus. We're gonna have some content on it next week. Bunch of news around that, bunch of buzz around that. You know, 18, 19, 20 gigahash with AlphaPex. Bitmain's like, all right, AlphaPex had a few days of getting hype around it. We're going to go ahead and release an announcement of the L11 pre-order. So, one, it was not the L11 coming out, like, oh, selling the L11 right now. It was not the L11 getting sold tomorrow. It was, oh, we're going to start accepting pre-orders in November. Well, guess what comes in November? That's when AlphaPex is shipping their DG2 and DG2 Plus. So that tells me if it's a pre-order, it's absolutely not coming Q4. Maybe Q1. My guess is Q2. Why in God's name would you pre-order a miner 6 to 9 months out? Like, what the fuck are you doing? On top of that, let's say the market entirely changes and Dogecoin goes to the freaking moon. You realize Bitmain's going to come back to resellers and is going to come back to you if you pre-ordered from it and go, hey, little Timmy, 9 months ago, you pre-ordered the L11. Well, the price of Dogecoin has tripled since then. So we're collecting another $15,000. Like, not kidding you, Bitmain has done it and they will do it again. So do not pre-order the L11. Do not jump into bed. Wait your freaking turn and wait to see what it comes in. You may very well go, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go with the AlphaPex DG2. Because I can get that 9 months beforehand. Now, the nice thing is the L11 announcement has entirely changed the landscape of script mining. And we've seen L9s, L7s, L11s. All these prices are dropping now. Massive move on the L9s. The price is dropping, which is forcing AlphaPex to drop their prices. So like, hey, as a consumer, this is great for us, right? So that's one valuable lesson and like one thing you can look at and go, oh, prices are dropping. I want to take advantage of this, which I think is awesome. Please absolutely do it. Yep. I pre-ordered an Aleo miner. Enough said. Which Aleo miner did you pre-order? I'm very curious. Very curious. I do want to chat about some hardware we got coming in, which I'm looking forward to it. Not just ASICs. Oh, I got a GPU too. Yep. I got a GPU as well. Let's see here. Let's go. Let's bring up eBay. The AE1. Oh, how's that feel? How's that feel to pre-order that with a Leo 2? Oh my gosh, with a Leo 2, my heart hurts for you. But you know what? It is a good mistake to have. It's an absolute good mistake to have, 100%. All right, so let's talk about some. We're gonna flip gears here a little bit. So far so good. Oh, the RV8 pilot says all good. Have my 4 ASICs at Iowa mining now, but went to sell to AL3 and go all script convert to Bitcoin. Nice. Listen, RV8, you ever want to chat about it, you let me know, brother. You let me know. 3090 EVGA on the way if the post office can find their way. Nice, John. Good for you. All right, so let's talk about some other hardware other than ASICs. So I did post this video the other day. Yesterday? Today? I don't even remember. I built a 3090 AI rental rig that actually pays you out in crypto. So I've been really after Nosana recently, and it's been fun so far. I'm really dabbling into it a little bit. We had a video come out this week on it, and I'll have another video coming out in the next few weeks here with a 3080 rig that we're going to do. And we also, so I have a 3080 video I did last week on Nosana, which was a 30-day test. My 3090 rig is on there right now. And then I have I'm going to take that 3080 and put that into a Dell Precision desktop. And I thought about Salad on that guy. But yeah, has anybody tried Nosana in chat? Have anyone done it? James says, I recoup 40% of the cost. I'm happy about the lesson learned. Hell yeah, James. Good outlook, sir. Good outlook for sure. All right, hang on here. I just want to make sure I had a text and was like, what's going on? Yeah, so I'm not sure. Is anyone running Nosana? Are you running Vast? Are you running Salad? Can the Nosana app be completely automated for start? Not that I know of. I did ask about that. Because the bash command, you do have to end up running once you boot it up. I have not found that. My guess is you could probably run. So I'm running Hive OS. You could probably run that. Max Voltage. I thought I saw him in chat earlier. I wonder with Max could probably answer this. With just running Ubuntu, could you put in a job that starts when the Ubuntu fully loads that runs a bash command? Because that's what kicks off Nosana. It's just a bash command. As a bash command with a get, and then it kicks off everything. Good question though. No, but going to build another 5090 rig to put on Nosana in the next week. Nice. I'm happy to hear that. Definitely happy to hear that. I mean, I'm just testing the waters right now, but I think we're jumping in a little bit. I did go ahead and pick up an Epic CPU, a 7452. I want to dabble into Vast. No one tell Max, but I want to dabble into Vast, and I'm thinking that Epic 7452 is going to do decent. It's about $250 for that model itself. I did also pick up a Supermicro H112 SSL. So that's going to be really, really nice. Multiple PCI slots on this X16, which is going to be great. Looking forward to playing with this guy here. And then I do need to get, I do have 128 gigabytes of memory coming, which is cool. So we got like the Epic processor, we got the motherboard, we got 128 gigabytes of memory. I'll probably go with like some 1,000-watt power supplies, is what I'm thinking at this point. Is it worth it though with only 19 cents an hour? I don't know. We'll see. We don't know 100%. It is something I want to dabble into, and I want to see what happens. Be sure to mount a Fireball over that 5090. Dude, how many watts at full TDP does a 5090 use? Like, as much as a car? Like, seriously, like, that's wild. A water hose. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, I did end up getting a 3090. I bought it yesterday. I put a poll up on my Twitter about this. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is right here. I did end up buying another one. And don't judge me. Maybe, you know what? It's very bad to buy hardware like late at night. I'm not going to lie. So I did put up a poll. I'm thinking of picking up a few 3090s. How much would you pay for an EVGA RTX 3090 for the Win 3? So I did buy one. Doesn't let me see the results. Pretty much came in at 63% said less than 700, 15% said 701 to 800, 9.6% said 800 to 900, and 11% said 900 to 1,000 is what people said. Oh, checking in here. Need a minimum of 256 gigabytes of memory, but depends how many GPUs. Yeah, I do want to up the memory on it. I also am curious to look at memory timing too, of how much that is a factor. on something like Vast. 600 watts. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, definitely. Shoot me a message. Might have a power supply or motherboard that can help. Awesome. That's cool. James, you message me. I'm not going to message you. Let's see. What kind of hardware are you sitting on? I have two 5090s to set up, but my CPU motherboards are around. Oh, the X99. Nice. Just bought 5 EVGA power supplies from New England Crypto. There you go. So I did end up buying a RTX 3090. 40. Listen, the 4090 and the 5090 are so freaking close in price right now. I was looking, at least like used ones on eBay. They're so freaking close. But I did buy a 3090 because listen, it is hard for me to even spend a few $100s on a graphics card. But I'll go spend $5,000 on an ASIC miner. Is that weird? Is it just me? Because it's easy for me to spend that money on an ASIC. I think because an ASIC has more, and this might be crazy to some people, an ASIC seems like it has more consistent profits than where we are with AI rentals. But I still want to play in AI rentals, or at least have something set up in case we have a bubble. You know what I mean? Definitely. Memory speed, I don't think, is a factor as much. Renters have no idea what your speeds are. Okay, that's helpful. Thank you, Max. Who rents GPU power? I at least don't understand why anyone would rent it. If you're making a video or something, but why are these people? So it's all for AI. It's actually for AI, is what they're using it for. Yeah, that is weird, Max. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. It's absolutely. So taking a look right now, there's some out here for $8.99, $8.30. This is a bid, so that one doesn't count. If I go down to sold one, I don't like this slow music. Get out of here. Stop playing it in my playlist, please. So here is some sold. This is an EVGA for parts. I wouldn't buy it for parts. 380. Oh, those bids. It sold for $384. That's crazy. NVIDIA 3090 Ti sold for $925. Wow. Are TIs any good? What's the different? Yeah, I don't. The different. Oh, the VRAM's still the same. This is a King Bid hybrid. I don't know that I'd buy it, but that was only $745. I feel like that's a good price. This one is $850. This one is $824, and this one is $800. $750. Man, $799, $900. So they're definitely selling for right around there. Yeah, a lot of them are doing like LLM. They're doing image generation or image recognition. There's a bunch of stuff it's done on. Definitely. So I bought mine. All said and done, it was about $840. Shipped to my door was $840. I got an EVGA for the Win 3 3090. So yeah, definitely. Hey, Techman, listen. Let's talk. Let's talk. You know, like, hey, let's work something out for sure. Yeah, we will see. We will see. This is going to go in a single rig, but then I want to start playing with, because I bought some stuff. I didn't just buy the Epic and the memory and the motherboard. I also bought two 3900Xs with full motherboards, B450 motherboards, and coolers and memory. And I have a 7900X coming as well. So like, I'm gonna get these running. I have really enjoyed the Asus Prime cases, but they're a little tight for single rigs. Asus Prime case, Newegg. Let's take a look here. Yeah, these I've really liked these. These have worked out really well. This is what you saw in my video yesterday. And they're small, compact. I don't know that I like the open frame style. I understand it, but these are pretty cool. Oh, here's some like people. I don't have a white one. I have the black ones. Some of them have the acrylic side window, and those are pretty sweet. I like going with the, I mean, I'm the guy that goes, like, traditionally I go with the NZXT coolers, the AIO coolers, the NZXT Krakens are pretty sweet. I'm like, I don't mind spending $100 on a case because I'm gonna repurpose it. Here's like a great view of it. And oh wow, that's like really, that's like a wow. That's like the tough ones. Dang. I found. Let's see here. Are you on a Linux platform or are you on those Windows? I'm actually I'm running no Sana right now, and I'm running it on Hive OS. I'm kind of cheating. I'm going Hive OS is what I'm going with, and that's worked out really well. Let's see here. I found it on Amazon, $500, but they'll probably not good quality. So cheap. You're spending some serious moolah. Buy during the morning, not when you should be sleeping. John, you're probably right. Let's be honest with you. You're probably right. I'm not going to lie. Like, I should probably be buying stuff in the morning, but I always buy it late at night. 100%. 100%. It's bad news. Bad news, definitely, for sure. But yeah, I have an extra case available here, which will be good. I have those of you guys that watched my video. If you haven't watched the video, go watch it. I actually talk about multiple rigs that I have. I show them off. 2 Dell Precisions that I have. I think I'm going to put the Dell Precisions on Salad and see how it works out. It's got a Xeon processor, like an E5 in it. It's got 128 gigabytes of memory. Bandwidth is no longer a problem for me. So like, I'm going to turn everything on Salad with a 3080 and we'll see how that goes. I feel like that's a good avenue to go, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, gonna be a task to fit a 3090 for the Ryzen 3 and much. Oh yeah, definitely. We will see what happens. We'll figure something out. I mean, this is definitely fun, but it's also for content, and it's also to kind of see where things go. I mean, no, Sana is nice because you can easily swap it to Solana, and that's what I like. I like to see that. I don't like, has anybody, Max, have you looked at the BitTensor at all? I've had a number of people, Crypto Tom was telling me about it. And then actually when I was in Denver at the Bitcoin meetup, somebody actually stopped me afterwards. I answered and talked with a lot of people afterwards, which was awesome. Love to chat with people. And they were talking to me about BitTensor, how like the GPUs are being utilized and then you're being rewarded in this Teo coin. I don't know if I like that. Like, I don't know if I like it. And then like there's a staking mechanic and all, and it's like, dude, I need to be able to get in and out of stuff quickly. I was just very curious if anyone has played with that. If your GPU rig is on standby waiting for a job, is the power consumption basically nothing? Yes, it's idle. It's idle. 50 to 80 watts on standby. Yeah, it's nothing bad. You might want to throttle the port for your Salad rigs. Really? I'll have to take a look at that. I'm up to 5 down, or I'm at 5 gig up, 5 gig down with fiber, and but I don't have the internal infrastructure to support that yet, so it's really 1 gig. I've started to put 5 gig cards into everything in order to just kind of like future proof is kind of what my plan is. Yeah, see, Crypto Tom, I love you, brother, but Crypto Tom sent me like a novel on Discord talking about it. Okay, cool, you're excited, great about it. But when you're like, oh yeah, someone valued it at $10,000 a coin, I'm like, dude, listen, every bro says their coin is going to be the next Bitcoin. I'm sorry, I don't think Sana is going to be 10K. I don't think, like, 99.9% of cryptos will never be worth $10,000. You see Bitcoin and Ethereum, like, come on now. You're lucky if it's worth fractions of a penny. Like, let's look here. Coin Gecko usually has some of these coins that are like these oddballs. What is this at right now? Teo is $348. That's impressive. All-time high is $757, and that was a year ago. Yeah, that's tough. Throwing $10,000 out there is tough. Yes, make sure you clip it. Make sure you clip it. Clip it and hang it on your wall, please. Clip it and hang it on your wall. Well, like, it's really funny you bring that up, tuning about Caspa. I actually have a video coming out next week with Geek or Greater Good Mining, talking about, is Caspa the next Bitcoin? And we talk a lot about these like Caspa maxis and everything like that. So yeah, definitely crazy to definitely see, for sure. But yeah, I haven't looked into BitTensor at all. It's another one of those where, like, I always tell people, like, you can't be into everything. Like, you can't be mining everything. You can't be buying everything. You can't be holding everything. It's just, you can't. And it's also not good to diversify yourself that much. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely not good to diversify yourself to the point where, like, I'm still trying to consolidate. I have like 80 different crypto positions, and I'm still trying to consolidate because I have been in so many different ones. I've GPU mined so many different ones. I've ASIC mined so many different ones. So you definitely don't want to diversify too much. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. All right. But we're going to hang out here for a little bit longer. We've been streaming for about an hour and 15 minutes. So guys, please let me know if there's anything else that is on your mind that you guys want to talk about. Any AMA questions you guys have. And then we'll go on with our day. I do have to get up here we're getting up at 8. So a little under 8 hours to fly to Cedar Rapids. So that's going to be cool. Looking forward to that trip. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter or on Discord. Oh, I'm going to promote one thing. Can I promote one thing? Am I allowed to do that in chat? Can I promote that? One thing I want to show you guys. Would love to see Caspa at the next, as the next BTC. 50,000 coins and growing. Nice. So I want to promote one thing, if you guys will let me. So, okay. On my website, okay, everybody wants you to go to my website real quick. And some of you guys are like, oh my God, what is he doing now? What is this guy up to? I want to show you one thing. Just show you one thing. One cool new thing over here. I want to show it to you. I think it's kind of cool. Cedar Rapids is in Iowa. So when you're over on the website, there's this little button in the upper right hand corner that says podcast. Click on it. So I, with my intern, have been working on expanding on a podcast. And the podcast is actually made up of 70 different YouTube videos that are talking head videos, and we've been adding to them. So if you're like me, you love to go ahead and just listen to stuff when you're driving, when you're at work, when you're whatever you have time, when you're working on rigs. And these go back, guys, to 2021. And so if you go ahead and load this up, these are all podcast episodes, and it's on every major platform. You got Apple, you got Podbeam, you got Spotify, you got Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Player FM, Podchaser, and Boomplay. They're on all of these here. So if you're a podcast person and you like to listen to stuff, come over and check this out. There is a boatload of these, and in the description, it actually talks about like the oldest one in here, June 2021. There are people in here, like there's episodes in here with Chump Change, talking to Chump Change back in 2021, or Max Voltage, or Red Fox Crypto, Serpent X, DJ Mines, Bits Be Trippin', like Hawk, talking with Ergo, talking with Flux, talking with Yeti. Here's Max Voltage. He's in chat right now. September 27th, 2022. You can go back and listen to these. And my intern is actually going through and putting all of these on here. There's over 70. There is boatloads of these. We still have so many more to add, but you can go over, like, check it out on Spotify if you're interested. And you can find it right over here on Spotify. And he's releasing them multiple times throughout the week. You can come over and check them out. So, like, you want to kind of get your fix on mining. And then this will continue to be updated. So as I release content that is talking head content, that is only talking head content on YouTube with like me and someone else, or just me, it'll be released on here. It's called the Everyday Miner Podcast. Go check it out on every major platform. I would appreciate it. I think you guys will enjoy it. So yeah, definitely go check it out. Podcasts are like videos for your ears. Yes, very much so. Very much so. Anyways, on that note, I'm heading out, guys. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me tonight. I do appreciate you. I will be traveling the next few days, but of course there'll be content every day coming out. Please take a look for it. Got a good one for you tomorrow. But then Thursday, definitely check out Thursday. Friday videos, really, really good. Other than that, guys, I'm headed out. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Hey, everyone. Quick announcement that I'm pumped to share with you. I've officially teamed up with the Mining Disrupt crew to help spread the word about one of the biggest crypto mining events of the year. Mining Disrupt 2025 is coming up fast, and this time it's happening in Dallas, Texas. I've personally attended the last 3 years, and I can tell you from experience, if you're serious about mining, this event delivers. Whether you're a home miner just getting started, managing a mid-sized farm, or running a full-scale hosting operation, Mining Disrupt brings the community together under one roof. Expect major hardware launches, inspiring talks from industry leaders, opportunities to meet fellow miners, connect with content creators, and brand new this year, a mining farm tour. Tickets are available right now, and use the code HobbyistMiner at checkout for 20% off. Just click the link in the video description or scan the QR code on the screen right now. Listen, I'll be there, and I'd love to see you too. Let's make it a week to remember. Mining Disrupt 2025. Here we come.